Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here and welcome back to our newest Pokemon Showdown. Now I've been actually debating because last time I've talked about Pokemon Showdown, I've been actually kinda not into the quality of the layout, so I've decided I will download different stylish, and I just wanna credit the person that made this. I will leave his name somewhere in the description. Thank you very much for making this. I really like the design of it. And I kind of want to showcase it a little bit, but generally want to showcase my UU team, which is all sorts of flawed. Be sure of that. This team is incredibly flawed, but what truly makes it stand out is that basically how I go into lettering sometimes is that I make a really random team with only one sort of tactic. For example, Sunny Day, Ninetales. I know there's much better Sunny Day users, but I'm going with Ninetales for this one. And generally speaking, it could give me the ideas. I just want to know what UU tier is all about right now, so I can properly adjust my team as we letter up. So basically, as I'm looking right now, that is a lot of physical attackers, and we got Beedrill in there as well. Now most of them tend to use Beedrill, but I would imagine that he will predict me to lead with Ninetales. Now I could also lead with Mamoswine, but I think my best lead would probably be Entei, if anything. And I'm not even gonna disguise myself as Zoroark, because most people actually do kind of expect that, and I may just give him that little indication that I could just possibly be a Zoroark. But anyways, at this range I can go for the Sacred Fire. He doesn't, well, generally if you don't have immunity, then Sacred Fire is the best option, and for all the fire type Pokemon you kind of get the coverage of Stone Edge. So pretty standard. Xenon we got going here. I would imagine Fake Out just to scout if I am a Zoroark, and that did considerable amount of damage actually. But I would imagine Stone Edge does not take me out of this range yet, so I'm just gonna go for Sacred Fire. He must switch out. Entei is still quite a significant foe, and Extreme Speed can still do a significant amount of damage towards him if he does decide to stay in for some reason. But anyways, let's see. He stays in and outspeed him. That is surprising. I would not imagine outspeeding Miancha, because those things are very, very fast. But then again, I've seen something about Showdown's team building. There's something about bulky. Like, I click recommended and it gives me a bulky Haunter or something. What the hell? And I'm really, really confused. But anyways, we got Goodra here. But here is a thing. I'm actually, I'm a salt vested Entei, so I'm really scared of this. But at the same time, let's just see what this is all about. Stone Edge, of course, hits. Incredible move. That did a lot. I would assume that is Specs Goodra we got going here, which kind of does scare me a little bit, to be honest. And I kind of feel I'm just gonna go for the Stone Edge again. Now, do luckily hit this time. That Stone Edge, that Dragon Pulse is doing way too much damage. That is insane. That is legitimately insane. But I'm just gonna go for the Sacred Fire. Let's just see if we can manage to actually, no. I should probably preserve this for the likes of his Beedrill there, and Extreme Speed could be very, very good. But then again, don't really have a switch, so may as well just go for the Sacred Fire right now. It does resist, but getting some damage. I would assume this is a Choice Specs Dragon Pulsing Goodra. Definitely did not expect that. And I mean, this is Assault Vested, man. You just don't mess with the likes of this. And we don't get a burn, sadly enough. Maybe I should have just go for the Stone Edge again. Banking on the miss would do incredible zero amount of damage. But no, we don't do that in this game. Anyways, let's see now. What do we got? We got this and we got Specs. Now, Specs Psyshock should do the trick, especially against his team. I don't think he does have a switch for this. Now, Psy could just fail, while Psyshock should not. Goodra special is actually very good, while its defense is kind of a bit, it's not lacking. It definitely isn't lacking, but it's definitely nothing to compare to its special defense. So I think this is a pretty good choice of moves to go for. And we got this Beedrill going. Now he will need to go for a protect, because normally I do outspeed him, but then again, the way he was playing, I could get a different idea, and I don't want to risk. I do have counter Zoroark in here, but he will need to go for it, because normally I do outspeed him, and the only reason he wouldn't do that is if he by any chance thinks that the once you Mega, you can like gain the speed straight out the bat. He does protect. I should have switched out to my Zoroark there and just go for the Focus Sash, because if he puts up the rocks with his Donphan, then I'm kinda in a pickle. Still, I think Will-O-Wisp should do the trick against most of his guys right now, or I could also go for the Sunny Day for now and kind of proceed to go from there. Nothing really truly on his team gains any benefit from it. While Florges will come in, I at least got Sun there, and yeah, I myself am kind of done, so those strong Sacred Farts are not in a question right now. But what is in here still is something even more deadly. With the likes of Goodra being taken out of the picture with the help of Sap Sipper, yeah, I can definitely switch out to James, avoid the possibility of Toxic. He can go for the Wish, that is true, but I can also go for the SD. Now, looking at his team right now, I think that my best bet would probably be to SD right now, right here. Lucario is gonna come in, and with SD and +2 speed, we still got that strength to decimate something. And let's see how much this does, and it does a lot of damage. Let's see if he can one-shot me. He cannot. And here's the thing, I can outspeed him, and I don't think he can actually one-shot me because I got +2 speed under this, and I don't think he should have played games with James, because the Victreebel is actually very powerful. It can be a mixed sweeper, and with Life Orb, this thing truly packs a punch. So we're still gonna take him down to its 30, no question about it. He may put up the rocks, he may go for Ice Shard, he could go for the... yeah, he's gonna put up the rocks. Here's a thing about this. That was not a good idea. Yeah, he's gonna run away. I have no idea why he even do that. He should have just Earthquake and probably take me out. But then again, if I survive, I got Sucker Punch with outspeed his Ice Shard. So, in either way, we managed to pull through. We are currently in... well, we haven't really lost yet. I've gone from 1000 to 1200 in a matter of 6 wins, I believe. So we're gonna go into our next one. We haven't really learned much from that team we have just faced. It was a decent team, but I just feel that we still gotta find stronger players to kind of get the idea of our weaknesses. While I do kind of see that Swampert being their Mega Evolution with Goodra, Sap, super incredible. I gotta watch out for this. Crobat is also a factor there, and I'm very much scared of that. But I think my best lead would probably be... do I disguise myself? Actually, I kind of want to disguise myself in case Crobat comes in, and disguise myself as let's see, should I disguise myself as yeah, I know exactly, as Espeon. In case Crobat comes in, it could U-turn, but I am of course a Zoroark. So right now, right here, here's a fade. He cannot taunt because Espeon normally can bounce back the taunt if he does go for it. But then again, what does Espeon generally do outside of Calm Mind and substitute perhaps with Calm Mind? So in case like this, I would imagine U-turn coming in or Brave Bird, but something on his team afterwards will be taken down. This is of course... Chandler is not going to come in, so let's go for the U-turn. Or at least let's hope he's going to go for the U-turn. He does go for the U-turn. That's going to take me down to a significant amount. Whatever comes in now will get significantly damaged. Look at the damage. I'm loving this set. I'm loving this. Sadly enough, it didn't do as much as I wanted to, but definitely love this. As you guys can see, in cases like this, Zoroark could never hit a Goodra for this amount of damage, but we managed to avoid quite skillfully there. We're gonna go for U-turn. He's probably expecting me to be okay. That is incredible. I guess I don't know exactly what he was expecting, but I guess he was expecting U-turn, so that was an incredible move on my opponent's behalf. Now here's the thing, I could easily put up the Sun, but then I'm about to face a Chandelure, and I generally don't like that idea. But then again, I think that I'm kinda in the clear to put up the Sun, because at the same time I kinda want to, if you know what I mean. But then again, he does have that... I got Stone Edge as well. Now I'm gonna switch out to Varia for now. Varia should do. Let's see what's gonna happen. Varia is in the game right now. 100% is in as well. So probably Stealth Rock's coming in. But it's okay. We already take advantage of the focus... of the Focus Sash, which will of course get broken right now, but that's fine. That's completely okay. We're gonna go for the Sunny Day. He does stay in, goes for the Toxic. Didn't expect that, but that will do just fine. Now I can go for the Flamethrower, or I could go for the Willows in case he does switch out. It's like Challenger is super obvious, but at the same time, the thing is I could always do something else. But let's just go for the flamethrower. Challenger is super obvious. He does make that middle play. He switches out to Gudra, which does take that move quite well. And I think that I'm in a clear right now to switch out to my own Entei. And hopefully I should take this Dragon Pulse not all that well. Aren't I Assault Vested? Let me check here, because something isn't clear. These moves are really doing a lot, and I would imagine my best move being that middle ground in case he does switch out. But Stone Edge is also a thing, but Sun is still up, so he could just stay in. I'm gonna go for Iron Head. It should kill, and if Chandler comes in, we're gonna do some significant damage. Sadly enough, he switches out to Swampert, and Swampert can easily go for that KO Earthquake, which pretty much decimate most of my Pokemon here, looking at it. So I would imagine, should I just go for the... I'm gonna play risky right now with the Sacred Fire. Let's see if we can burn this baby. And we sadly do not. He's gonna put up the Rain. Absolute destruction. Definitely a big threat right now. We got +2 to face. Things like this are nothing to mess around with. We do have Choice Scarf, so can we outspeed that? I cannot seem to say. But it could just be that 262... while in rain it's like fine. Oh yeah, it will definitely outspeed us, no question about it. But we do have that extreme speed, and I believe with the combination of Sucker Punch, it should just be enough to take this beast out of the picture. So let's switch out to James, and let's go for that big Sucker Punch. Please, James, please, for the love of God, you are Life Orb, you are powerful as hell. Please take this beast down. He switches out, makes a great move, and switches out to the good old Gudra. So I would imagine right now he's probably going to try to rest it off. I would imagine that will be in his best decision. And well, if he's got rest, then that applies that he does not have Sap Sipper, or he was probably expecting me to go for the Leaf Blade. Should I set up on this? Do I really decimate his team? Larry Fortress is at what range? Yeah, it's full basically, so that is out of the question. I would not imagine this having Sap Sipper. No, he does have Sap Sipper. What am I even talking about? I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch right now. He does still switch out. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I should have just... well, generally speaking, Crobat kinda walls this anyway, so I don't really lose much from it. But let's see now. This is a good battle. I like this. I really do. I think that Flamethrower is still a good mon right now going against his team, looking at it. He's still got all his Pokemon basically. What did I even damage outside of Gudra, which is just sad, and I guess Swampert, but he's really preserving his mons right now. So I think I'm just gonna Sucker Punch still, get some damage in there before he kills me off with a Brave Bird, which is still gonna do some significant recoil damage. So if I can put up the rocks right now, or something else, then I'm sorta in the clear to a certain extent. So I think I'm gonna switch out to yeah, what do I do? Actually I gotta switch out to Miguel. Here's the thing, he's basically he's got Fortress, and Fortress is an excellent switch to the likes of Miguel. So I can put up the rocks, that's true, and make Fortress Rapid Spin, or you know, that will allow me to do something else, which is exactly what I will do. So I'm gonna put up the rocks, expecting the Fortress to come in. He does switch out to Fortress, and he will have to spin while I can switch out to Sky, and with that basically force him, well, he will have to spin. He will have to spin for now, or put up the rocks. That can also do. I guess I should have done something else, but it will do for now. I can go for the Dark Pulse, expecting him to switch out, or he could either Gyro Ball, or he can spin on his own. Crobat is gonna get some significant damage, and Miguel does have Ice Shard there, so that could definitely help me out. Gonna go for the Dark Pulse. If he stays in, that's still gonna be a 2-shot. Rapid Spin, of course, does come in, and I still think that my best bet right now is still keep on spamming that Dark Pulse to get some significant damage, while he's gonna allow his Gudra to go down to the likes of the next Dark Pulse. Now, should I U-turn right now and sack something? I'm kind of looking into his stuff right now, and I feel Swampert is 25%. Swampert cannot outspeed me. What is gonna come in next if this happens? Crobat most likely, and with rocks being taken out of the picture, that is not all that great. Then again, Crobat can go for a Braybird. Oh man, I could go for U-turn and take him out, that's why I'm saying this, and I think I will do just about that. So I'm gonna go for U-turn, take that beast down with me, but not really. I'm gonna switch out to Miguel afterwards, but that will just force his Fortress to come in. Fortress is kind of heavily damaged anyways, so I think like that's gonna do just fine for now, because I kind of want to preserve Zoroark just in case that Chandler is questionable, who knows, but let's see what my opponent is gonna do. Earthquake is pretty good, but this way he cannot switch into his Crobat. While he can, I can still put up the rocks very easily and kind of try to proceed to go from there. Let's see, I got Ninetales here. His Swampert is basically crippled. I cannot allow him to put up the rain anymore. Very strange having Chandler and then having a Rain Dance his Swampert. Man, it's actually getting a little bit chill in this house here. I put up the rocks last time, so I guess I would imagine he doesn't know that I'm Choice Scarf, because Choice Scarf Stealth Rocks is, in the end of the day, quite questionable. So I'm gonna go for Earthquake, and I do manage to take him out, so that is just incredible. That bluff right there, that actual bluff actually worked. That's something else. I'm loving it. So basically, let me check. Espeon can still take a move. Varia. Oh, if I could only put up that Sun, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. He knows fully well that this is a lock into Earthquake, so he can go for the Roost. So I guess it was a bit of an exchange of power in that certain situation. I believe I can take a Braybird actually, funnily enough. I can go for like a, I can go for the Sunny Day, but that's just going to boost his moves, and I don't feel I'm going to gain anything from it. And Will-O-Wisp is just, you know, it's... I don't feel I'm gaining anything from the likes of this, so actually I could switch out back to Miguel and basically go for the strong moves, but for now, yeah, I guess I could do that. He could switch out to Chandelure, expect me to go for the Will-O-Wisp or a Flamethrower or something, so let's see what he's gonna do. He actually goes for the Taunt, which is not bad, because we just got ourselves into a semi-good position, I guess. Here's the thing, Fortress could come in, but can a Fortress keep on taking my moves? It's questionable, honestly, and I'm still gonna go for Ice Shard. Oh god, that is terrible. That is just terrible, absolutely terrible. I'm not liking that, especially as we're locked into. What's with the freaking Ice Clash missing all the time? It's kind of a bad, honestly speaking, it's actually very bad of a move. I'm very surprised here what the hell is going on with this move, but anyways, Volt Switch is also a thing, Gyro Ball is also a thing. In either way, yeah, oh man, this is not good, this is not good at all. While we do have choice specs on this, I want to be throwing some moves, but I want to be at full HP for the likes of that Crobat he's got going there, and I think Espeon is very important. He does go for Volt Switch. Will Poison take me out? Not really, but in this case we can still... In this case, I guess generally I could have seen what kind of switch it will do, but I guess this will do just fine, because now he is kind of forced to make a bit of a different approach. In case like this, a Chandelure. Shadow Ball could be a thing, and Shadow Ball basically decimates my whole team, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess Miguel can take one, I would assume. Cannot say for certain, but I would assume I can at least take one of those, and I cannot seem to say what I should do right now, so I'm just gonna go for Energy Ball. He does finish me off with Shallow Ball. If that is Choice Scarf, then I'm kinda done for. I got nothing, honestly, and I guess that is my weakness right there. Chandelier is one of the Pokemon that I struggle with, it seems, and I'm just gonna go for Earthquake right now. He switches out. Wait. You okay, no, if I only knew, so are you choice specs? Okay, this is a good observation here, because we may just get a comeback here, hopefully enough. Let's switch out Ellie. Let's see, U-turn is gonna take me out, is it? Yeah, it's gonna take me out, but let's see what kind of switch it will do. This is giving him a little bit too much switch initiative, if you know what I mean. It's yeah, it's definitely giving him a little bit too much switch initiative, and I think that I need to do something about this. So I feel I cannot. Both of my Pokemon are actually choiced. So whatever I do, I cannot afford to lock myself into the wrong moves. So I'm actually gonna need to lock myself into Sahik, Shadow Ball. If he choice specs, I can outspeed him. What's my best bet? Crobat. Braber does not take me out. U-turn does not take me out. Shadow Ball or Sahik? Sahik, I guess. We are specs by the end of the day. Do not take him out. Special defense is useless right now. Volt Switch shouldn't do much, and it doesn't do much, but he's still alive, which is just you know, it's definitely So basically, Chandler comes in, and I would assume he has Choice Scarf. So very strange why he actually decided to switch back the Chandler back then. Because if he switches out, then that's gonna be very strange. But in case he does that, I'm actually gonna go. He's not, and this is exactly what I was actually debating, why he even switched out to Crobat there, risking when he could have taken me out. So that was a good game. I enjoyed it, and I believe we are 20 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the new style here. You know, I've been debating, you know, if I should do Showdown, but they're really fast sometimes, and honestly, with a style like this, I'm kind of loving it, honestly, you know. So 27 turns in. Loving it so far, and hope everybody is loving it as much as I am. We are currently, this guy was 1,300. As we are kind of stocking up, we sadly gone down to 1,187. But that's fine, you know. Gotta lose something, gotta win something. Definitely got me the idea of using Sunny Day on Entei probably, and just not put Ninetales out of it because it's not all that great. Well, I should replace it with a different typing, maybe like a water type or electric type. Probably a water type, seeing the Chandler weakness and ground weakness that I do represent. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care, peace.